So today we're going to look into ordinal numbers, less than and more than. Now we've done cardinal numbers before, or our ordinary numbers. So if you think about it this way, so remember 100, 1, 2, 4. These are cardinal numbers. An ordinal number, though, it's a special way of describing a number in a list. So they're all adjectives. Imagine you're running a race. The person who comes in at number 2 is second, and the person who comes in at number 3 is third. Yeah. So let's just write these down just so we can practice spelling them. Okay, so our ordinal number is first. Our cardinal number, actually let's write down cardinal numbers first. So 1 becomes first, 2 becomes, change the color, second, 3 becomes third, 4 becomes fourth, 5 becomes fifth, 6 becomes sixth, 7 that becomes seventh, 8 becomes eighth. Notice how I just add an H on the end of that. All the rest of them have these, so first has ST, then second has this is completely different to 2. Notice how different they are. Third is quite similar, but there is a noticeable difference with this IRD compared to this REE. Then fourth, in a lot of cases you can just put TH on the end. Fourth, we've just got TH on the end. Fifth changes slightly, so instead of this VE ending, that gets removed and we put F on it, and then we follow using the TH. Let's just see how this develops. So 9 becomes ninth. This one, again, see 9's always hard. It becomes ninth, but we pronounce it ninth. So we have an E here, but we take off the E, remove it, and we add the TH on the end. And then that's 10th. So 10 becomes 10th. Let's do the teens, because that can be a little tricky too. So let's just do the same thing here. So let me just write down these first. And 20. I'm not going to go too high with these because a lot of the time you're not going to need them. So you're not going to need the ordinal form. We only really go to 31st a lot of the time because of dates. So you can see here 12 goes to, this one's often misspelled. So you can see here we've got an F instead of the VE and then the TH ending. 13 Well, this one you just add th on the end. 14 becomes 14th. Again, that doesn't really change that much. We just add th on the end. 15 becomes 15th. 16 becomes 16th. 17, we just add th on the end. 18, we add th on the end. 19 becomes 19th. And then 20, this one's a bit more complicated. With our tens, the y endings get changed to an I. So it becomes 20th. Notice the spelling here. So we've got the y changing to an I, and then we've got an ETH ending. So that can be a little bit tricky. If we have a look at some numbers here, so I'm just going to write some down so we can just practice. So suppose we've got 40, let's just start with that. 40 becomes 4th. You notice there's the lack of the U, but then there's also the Y being replaced by an I, and then we've got the ETH ending. If we were to say 43, then it will become 40. 43rd, like that. So now remember, last time we had 3 here and it became a third. Here, this also has a third. It's not 40th or something like that. It's 43rd. It's also important to remember this hyphen. If you want to see how these numbers are formed, check our previous video. It should appear in the top right corner. Let's do a few more just to practice this. So if I've got this number here, so the cardinal form of that number is 91. Okay, again, notice the hyphen. If I want to write 90 first, then notice how I've abbreviated it. It's 90 first. Okay. Let's just remember 90. So 90th will be written 90th. The Y in 90 has been replaced by this I, and then you've got the E and the TH. This is quite, again, like I said, you often don't have to write ordinal numbers to a high level. Like, you don't need to go to a millionth a lot of the time, or 50th or 100th. You often just need to go to 31st for your dates. But let's challenge ourselves a bit. Let's go a bit further. So let's do 343. So as a cardinal number, it will be 300 and Now, the only thing we need to change to make it into an ordinal number is to address this 3 at the end. So rather than it be 343, it becomes 343rd. Example, I came 343rd in the race. Yeah, so that's how we write ordinal numbers. If you want to check out more of our videos, please subscribe and like and share.